Hey,
Hey,
hello?
Wait, where are
What?
you?
What?
No, I'm here.
Where are you? No, man, turn around.
Oh,
Yeah, turn around.
okay.
It
Sorry.
happens. It happens, man.
I've been drinking, guys. My bad. Savage
It
AF.
happens.
Forget your feelings. Facts matter. Listen, everybody. Savage AF. We are here for you guys typically Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. Always live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm Black Pedro, this guy.
I am tired. No, I'm Shang. And I just want to let y'all know, thank y'all for rocking with us Monday through Friday. Normally we're 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. ish specific.
Specifically, if you ever miss us live, guys, it's typically your fault. Typically. Sometimes it's ours, and I'm allergic to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we have our YouTube channel. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World, all one word. All our shows are archived there. If you ever miss us live, ragadang, just make sure you subscribe, get notified.
Right. Subscribe, get notified, and lay to the side. That's our old school saying.
Okay.
I just felt like doing that. But no, you're going to go to the page, which you see scrolling down there. You see it scrolling. I don't want to hear shit from you saying it. You don't see it scrolling. You see it scrolling. Yeah. Yeah. You see it scrolling.
Watch damn.
Yeah. So once you get there, you take your fingers and you give it this epic. Yeah. Click that bell. Make sure you click the bell. Click the bell or go to hell.
We blew our budget the entire season.
Yeah, the entire. Yeah, we ain't. But we got the cheap. We got the cheap graphics for the thumbs up. Sure, you give us a thumbs up.
You know, if you slice off big on one side, then maybe a little less cheese.
And then we go epic again for the rating. Which, by the way, rate, comment, subscribe. Also,
thank you, George Lucas, for producing that. By the way,
yes, it was. I called him up. I said, "Hey, man, I know you're working on your new movie, Battle Angel 7, but I need you to take a break." And he said, "You know what, man? For Savage AF, I got you."
He said, "Shangri-La Kenobi, I knew you would call.
I knew you would call me. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You already know what it is. If you don't, you know how many cats will commit suicide? So make sure you do that. Will you stop it? You're right here, face here.
The cat.
There's a dude behind you.
It scared me.
All right, it scares you.
Listen, some of you have been kicked off of YouTube. You're, degenerates. But that's what Facebook is for. They don't care. Savage A.F. on Facebook. Savage A.F. That's how you want to line that up on Facebook. Also, just know that for less than a cup of coffee, or the price of a cup of coffee per day, you can save a comedian's life simply by clicking that follow button on the only important app in the world.
It's more important than children's food.
Oatmeal, breakfast, air, whatever. Instagram, y'all follow at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. Also on the twin cousin app, it's called Threads. Give it up for at Black Pedro and at Comedian Shang. It's the same name, different game.
Yeah. So how your Threads doing, baby? How's it going, man? Slacky dacky, baby. How's your Threads, man? They good, man?
We trying to hem them up.
Man, I understand. You don't want to get in the
But I'm
stitch.
hanging by a
You know what I'm saying?
Follow your
You know what? Because we leave you in stitches. You get it?
Hey, watch out now.
That's how I'm gonna be the weirdest old dude in the club. Hey there, look out, girl.
Like a needle in a
And
haystack.
by then there is not gonna be threads. It's just gonna be tap somebody's forehead, and you got all their social media. Boop.
I'm like, crochet, crochet. I see what you did.
Yeah.
That being said, let's get into the show, man. We got
Kuchadamas is here. God damn, we got
so
some people
little
in the
time.
feed.
Yeah, let's say hello to those who are here. Over on my Instagram, I see El Caballo Negrito. What's up, homie?
Hola, hola, ¿cómo está?
And it's Negrito too, so he's like a real ass nigga as well. Abraham 62, Mastamia. I see Pagan Patrick again.
Wow, you got a lot of names that sound like
Deliles. On YouTube.
On YouTube, we got a lot of people. Lady Hazel May, Breezy JJ, Maya Baker, aka The Silencer, Damani Jones, aka Fuck Around and Find Out. Yeah, we got Kuchadamas earlier. Kuchadamas, who has a very beautiful wife. Very beautiful wife.
Way to break up a happy house and home.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would never. Plus, he you know, he's like 6'19". He's 6'19". Kuchadamas is a big ass nigga.
I just got a correction over on Instagram. It's Delia LS1. Okay.
My bad. Who's Mizzo? Who's Mizzo? Mizzo is Mizzo Williams. That's who that is. A lot of people on the feed. Wendy Edwards, aka Fresh Friday. Also wanted to say one more thing. Thank you guys for coming to the live shows. Some of the people from last night that saw the show, I did at the Laugh Factory. Under duress, I did the show, and thank y'all for laughing at the new material.
What was the rest of it?
I've been having a real bad. I'm okay, I guess. I got really sore throat.
Personal duress.
No, physical. My throat is just grimy. Yeah. Okay. So if part of the show sounds like I'm about to play some old school jazz, let me tell you, brother, something.
This next joint is what we got.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I remember one time me and Lady Hazel May went down to Tijuana, and we did the stanky stank.
Let's go.
Is that the other thing for fucking? We did the stanky stank.
Pagan Patrick asked, was it Tehran Thursdays?
Wow. No.
It
wasn't Tehran Thursdays. It was in Long Beach.
Oh, you were down in Long Beach. Okay, for sure. Beautiful club. I still think that's like one of the most beautiful clubs.
West Covina. I'm sorry. And then I'd say Long Beach. You'll do Covina because by the way, make sure you guys go check out Pedro at the Yamava Casino next Thursday. That will be September 5th. Make sure you 5th. Shows at 9.
Let's go.
Shows at 9. Black Pedro will be master of ceremonies. It's the Yamava Casino in Highland, California, and New York City. I got to say this over and over again. Make sure y'all get your tickets sooner than later, because y'all wait to the last fucking minute, and then then I gotta stab you. So I'll be at the City Winery. I don't know if y'all know what the City Winery is, but if you're in New York City, you know what the City Winery is.
I'd imagine it's a city full of wine.
It's a City Winery. I'm going to be there for one show, September 6th at 7 p.m.
Fighting of blood.
Yes. Make sure that y'all come down to the show. And if you're in Philly, make sure you come check me out at the Punchline Comedy Club, Punchline Philly. It's Thursday on the 5th. Make sure you check out the show. Get your tickets now. Go to my website, iamshang.com, and get your tickets. Also, I'll give you a date with Marjorie Taylor Greene if you show up at the show.
Lord of the Green. Listen, I realize in the back here, you can see, it's a little mirror action going on. I do have on my boat shorts. Just didn't want y'all to think that was underwear. Anyway, Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We live a real life over here. let's get into the show, guys.
Get into it.
Sirius, it's Friday, August 30th,
Yeah.
2024, in the time-space continuum. I'm Black Pedro, this guy right here.
Yeah. We know who I am.
All right, listen, guys. We're gonna end today's show. And I really just kind of want to just talk about like how all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Skin folk versus kinfolk. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, but there's some they made it bigger news than it should have been.
And honestly, they're both related. And when I say skin folk versus kinfolk, this is in response to the other day when WDMA Warrior here on this platform was challenging me to go watch Corey Holcomb and see what he said about Kamala and how he broke her down, quote unquote. So I do want to talk about that. We will be talking about that at the end of the show. But also, Vice President Kamala Harris related, I do believe we want to start off today's show.
Yeah.
Space Continuum, talking about the interview, the one that they've all been asking for, that she finally did with Dana Bash yesterday. I didn't get to watch it, Shane. So I just want to set you up here. And I know you did. I just want to hear your opinion.
I did watch it. I definitely did watch it. They tried to act. Number one, she did fine. She answered the questions clear, concise. She actually completed sentences as opposed to completed sentences in an intelligent way, as opposed to swarmy McSwarm ass.
But okay, so just real quick to interject, because one of the main things I was hearing, again, not having seen the interview yet myself, but one of the main criticisms from the right seemed to be that she was not to the point,
not true,
like too wordy and
a little bit
unintelligible in a sort of academic way, but also to the point where soon to be failed vice president candidate JD Vance retweeted the chick Caitlin Upton, who from like 2007. This is like a famous clip, like white blonde chick. It was like Miss Teen USA. What's his name? AC Slater from fucking Jason High was interviewing her. Mario Lopez, and it was like, why do you think most Americans can't find America on a map? And she was like, I think because such and that and that and such. And she gave the most ridiculous. And so JD Vance retweeted a clip of her doing that and saying, I found a synopsis of the Kamala Harris interview. So I was just saying all that to say that the right is painting it like she was mumbly and
that's not true at all. They're liars. They're liars.
Okay. Well, so on par for the course. Okay. So you're saying that even if
the lie is
I know that you are like she better come through. She gotta like kill it at this and this.
Yeah, she did.
And you're saying she
absolutely. She answered the questions clearly. She didn't address the bullshit. They asked her about Trump asking, so when did you turn black? And she said, she just laughed and said,
ha 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 ha.
She said, ha ha, same old. Next question.
Well, I saw that clip.
Oh, you did see
it. And even still, some people like, did she need to say more? And it's like,
no.
But that's like birtherism shit that Trumpty Dumpty tried to put Barack Obama through. It really sparked the MAGA movement, was this kind of like racist
bullshit. Number one, she was not incoherent in any way, shape, or form. She was clear and concise. Two things, I thought she was a little wordy, but she got to the point quicker than anything that Trump has ever said. Trump can go through and have interview after interview of just vomitorium bullshit, where he's just word salads of just fuckery, butt crust coming out of his mouth. Kamala and
in the first place,
and Waltz both did their thing. They're trying to say she was too scared to come by herself. She had to bring a big white man with her. All you cunts. I hate all y'all. I hate your families. All right. I hate your families. I hate your little kids. If you got fish, I hate your fish. You know what I would do? I'm going to pour hot sauce in your fish tank and watch all the fish, other than maybe one of the blackfish, be like, this ain't shit. But I'm saying, other than that, I want your fish to die. Okay. That is bullshit, because each presidential candidate, when they've done interviews, have done interviews with their vice presidential pick. Trump did it with Pence. Biden did it with her, and on and on. So you're just lying. I'm sick of, and the media, fuck you. Fuck you for not absolutely saying this is some bullshit. And JD Vance, you got the charisma of a piece of lint, you bitch ass. If I saw you in these streets,
I'd rather let a lawnmower wash my dishes than
man. If I see you in the streets, I'm smacking you in the face, bitch. You type of dude to get nerd to get smacked at a reunion. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know,
Waltz did his thing, answered the questions, very good.
And you know, this will be the first of many for sure. I truly believe that. Over on IG, I see Dub Rudnick as well. TJ Jackson, what up, though? Shout out to Seriously Joking. Just had the 1 year anniversary. Happy birthday! We're usually the last Tuesday of every month at the Miracle Theater in the M Line out front. That being said, I've heard mixed reviews.
Mixed reviews. What don't take none from the right.
I'm just saying each outlet that I've heard from, I've heard what I've expected to hear. So from the right wing, I've expected to hear, or I've heard what I've expected, and from the left or even the middle, I've heard what I've expected to hear.
Well, when you watch it, you see that. Also, he said, "Why wasn't it high energy like it was when she was doing those, big giant?"
Well, you're not talking to 10,000. It like
right, exactly.
And
so she was calm
in this room,
clear. She seemed comfortable, not nervous, not jittery. She didn't stutter. Mm-hmm. Whereas then you see Trump literally pathologically lies consistently through it. Consistently, his last 4 interviews were just a shit show of epic proportions. So I don't even know what the fuck y'all talk about. And all y'all, everybody can kiss my ass.
Okay. Breezy JJ said, in 1929, when my grandmother was born, if you had 1 drop of black blood in you, they put black on your birth certificate. She was 50% Indian and 50% black.
Well, yeah, she didn't even address that.
And any other time in America, you black. You know what I mean?
No, I've had. You know what? The thing is, Pedro, you saw the one clip. I like the way she answered the shit. I like the way she answered the shit pertaining to the border. She said, "Let's get it straight." Basically, the border. What we were dealing with a bipartisan. Why did the Instagram?
I just got kicked off Instagram again. I mean, I snuck back on for a minute. I did.
What is going on?
I did fight it the other day.
You
got a whatever case pending on the
last. Mine comes back on the 29th of September. They said.
Oh, you finally got a date?
Yeah.
You got a court date?
I got a court date.
Instant court date.
Yeah.
All right.
No, but now that we're off Instagram again. Again. I'm telling you, that was because you got 2 strikes. I think they got you on the watch list. I'm telling you.
Watch.
Yeah, but no, like if anybody in the feed saw the interview, if you saw the interview, she was very clear. And the fact that they tried to even address it, and the one thing that Dana Bash asked her said, I understand you've never met him. And you've never met him, or have you never been in person with him? And she said no. Yeah, and you know why? Because the motherfucker didn't show up to the inauguration like every other president did when they passed the power from one president to the next. His bitch ass has done that. His bitch ass has done horrible shit. You know what? The army's up his ass right now. The army, the motherfucking army.
And many generals who served under him are like, nah, bro, not this dude.
He used. It's supposed to be a solemn, serious situation where you're not allowed to take pictures or use it to do
No,
publicity.
you're talking about at Arlington Cemetery.
Arlington Cemetery, and there's
he got-
certain portions of the
and
cemetery you
apparently
can't
somebody in his staff got
push
in-
the person out the
with
push the lady out the way to take the pictures and stuff and videos. So the bottom line is that the way she handled, and if you get a chance to watch the interview, Pedro, you'll see.
Time I just
No, she answered it. The question's clear, concise. She was on point. Anybody that saw it, and for the motherfuckers that continue to question her if she's black or white, I like the way she didn't answer the shit.
Right.
Because I've had that happen to me when people ask me shit. I just walk up to them real slow. I grab the back of their head and I whisper in their ear, shh, and then I stick them.
All right. So, well, speaking of people who disrespect her, I will do this. Oh, sorry. Let me just copy and paste this real quick.
And JD Vance could eat a dick. You can eat you know what? In fact, you can eat your.
And they're all on the couch for him to eat.
Yeah. Go right between the sofa seats. And there's a whole bunch of crunchy dicks for you.
All the meat you like.
And you know what? JD Vance, he got booed. Now, Waltz did the same venue.
Firefighters union.
The firefighters cheered for Waltz.
Day before.
Right. Day before.
4 hours later.
Same venue.
Booed.
Same venue.
Dry
same motherfuckers.
Shit didn't go through.
He came out, and I'm talking about from the time he walked out, he got booed. He went to talk, he got booed. So, JD Vance, I understand why you mad that Kamala Harris said her shit clearly and concisely. So fuck you and fuck your family.
And going back to Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris. For those who follow Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We are on YouTube. If you're over on they're not on my. I was about to talk to Instagram and they're not there. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World.
You got to stop being so rowdy, man. That's your fault.
You know, this is something that has actually bothered me though, because the other day we had a regular on here, WDMA Warrior. I'm sure a lot of you who do follow are familiar with the handle, who brought up Corey Holcomb's 5150 episode from this past Tuesday, in which WDMA Warrior was saying that Corey was breaking down, I'm going to use these air quotes, Kamala Harris in the episode, and how her last name was really Emhoff and not Harris. And I went off for a minute, and I think that's the last time our Instagram got cut off.
It was your fault, Black Pedro.
I was going off on that, man. I was just like, y'all niggas got me like really frustrated right now, because like, okay, she's a married woman. Yeah, and her husband's last name is Emhoff. You know, like, what is the issue here? But something in me was just like, okay, let me see. Because the last thing I went back and forth with WDMA, like, didn't go so well as far as I'm concerned, because the information he sent me was just that, not information, or not that. It was just not information, right?
Right.
Opinions, memes, blah, blah, blah. But this one, I was like, okay, it's Corey Holcomb. I even believe a couple of days ago I said, you know, funny guy, hilarious.
No, I like Corey. I like Corey's stand-up.
Comedy, but not necessarily somebody I would take political advice from. And that's when WDMA was like, he broke it down on 5150. So I went and skimmed through the episode and caught up to the segment in which he talked about Kamala. Harris, who, by the way, he continues to call Kamala. Called her a bitch a lot.
That's Corey, though.
But mainly, all he did was say, "Oh, you think her real name is Harris? Let me make sure I got the name right. Hold on. I don't want to say it wrong. Hold on. What's the name? No, because I want to say it right. Yeah, okay. It's what? Send it to me now. Okay. I'm looking at it. Now it's Emhoff. Her real last name is Emhoff.
Corey is a troll, man.
And she married one of them. This is something he said, and then was
Well,
just like this bitch is playing that fake shit. Her real name Emhoff, but she's selling you the Harris so that you will buy into the bullshit. And I'm like, first of all, you got it completely reversed. Her real name is Harris. If you're telling me that on her on her marriage certificate that it's Emhoff, but she's still using Harris publicly, well, that's just branding. LG, yeah, wow. That's just, yeah. She was already an established politician before she met Doug Emhoff. Like, and if you're telling me that her and her husband were, she used her husband to achieve, like, isn't that what fucking marriage is for? Like, we work together to get to the top. Doug wasn't gonna get to the fucking White House by himself.
Well,
Maybe she couldn't either, and maybe he has nothing to do with her success.
Well, let me say something.
The idea that somehow she's using a different name is some kind of thing that means something.
No, Corey was reaching for straws. I only watched a little bit, and I said enough. I couldn't even give it another watch, and I was sitting there watching Corey.
Man,
and by the way, this is not Corey.
Yeah, no, but this is funny. Like, he's funny, but like, this is not like
his. That's not his wheelhouse.
Like, you don't listen to this motherfucker.
Yeah. He that's just not his wheelhouse. A lot of the stuff he says.
I don't even know who the sidekick dude is. Who's like, yeah, where this bitch from? Like, literally, Corey was like,
light skinned dude.
Yeah, he showed pictures of her.
He's a comic.
Like, she looks like Steven Seagal, and where I can't vote. He literally said, I can't vote for no president that wears a weave. And it's like, he's like, oh, you think that's her hair? It's like, well, her mom's Indian. And this nigga literally said, I'm tired of niggas using the Indian, and I got Indian in my family. It's like, but her mom's from India. Craig Smith.
No, yeah. I know. I was at the ice house with him. I was at the ice house with him. And he said he was trying to clown me, and he put a video up of trying to clown me, and I just told him, I'm happy for your sex change, bitch. I'm really not the one. I don't know why you see. I'm not a comic that bags a lot, but if you come at me, guess what? I'm gonna dip a knife in lemon juice. I'm gonna slice you, nigga. But Craig's funny. The Corey's funny, but I'm gonna tell you, Corey really doesn't go by any factual shit. He just says hood troll shit, and this bitch, she ain't this and that. It's troll shit.
But like, in a time of real political shit, because like I don't follow 5150 like that. So
I watch it.
I really can't comment on this part of it. But if he talks about Trump like this in this way, or the right like that, then fine.
No,
cool. But it's really starting to really hurt my heart, because I'm really starting to see like niggas, or like niggas who's supposed to be real ass niggas, used a lot of air quotes in that phraseology, but who are like really banging on Kamala in this like misogynistic, like, honestly, bitch ass nigga way to me. Like, and I ain't no hard ass nigga. Like, these niggas are big as hell and be talking shit and like yelling and be like, you know what I mean? And it's like, hey, bro, I'm not even trying to get into that space. But what I'm saying is, like, how are you really out here in public, bagging on this sister who's really on her way to making history, and you're asking questions of her that you've never asked
of anybody else? But that's the same thing. Yo, Pedro.
And all of them have been white dudes, except for Barack.
Exactly, Pedro. I'm telling you right now, Corey's a troll. That's my dude, but he's trolls.
But for me, it's not even about Corey.
It's not just him.
The nigga came to our shit like, you got to listen to Corey. He know, and that's the thing. It's like, Corey has a platform where like a dude like WDMA Warrior will come in here and then be like, hey man, he broke down Kamala Harris, and it's like he gave
But he ain't even
he told you her husband's name, which is like what everybody already fucking knew. And if you tell me that
new.
She's not using her husband's name in her political realm,
but it's not just him, man.
Black Pedro is not the name I use in my life.
Yeah, but see, that's all they got.
Good.
Lady Hazel, was it Lady Hazel May? No, B Rose said it. They can't attack her intelligence. So what's left? Her gender and ethnicity. Okay,
and nothing else after that.
And nothing else. But the thing is, I was on TikTok. And I saw this page.
5150 means crazy. You're right.
Yeah.
You know.
I saw a whole page dedicated to these black people that were Trump supporters, just totally disrespecting her and saying the worst shit in the world. And there's a bunch of slave ass, and they are slave ass, coon cage, coontastic, coonerific motherfuckers that want so much acceptance from white minority, because it ain't the majority, it's the white minority. Just accept them. They will sell their soul and say the most horrendous shit towards us. This is a historic moment in this fucking time. She is more competent, more acceptable. She's definitely more to the middle than she's, worked towards the middle. And all you like coon cage ass niggas is acting like this. We know what's up with you. You definitely got a pair of those gold shoes in your fucking closet. And you are, like you said, no, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. There's some people I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with them because I know what they're like. And this is a situation like that. So WDMA Warrior, who comes on here with that shit, or people that come and slander her and saying all kind of shit. DL Hughley apologized because he used to do that shit. And she said, do a little research.
When you find out what really happened, she did not lock up thousands of black men.
It was lies.
But like,
it's the same thing with the STEMI.
The shit Corey was saying is just like, I mean, I've heard him talk so much shit about women that sometimes you get desensitized to it.
Yeah.
But in this instant, it's like, bruh, you talking about the first woman to be vice president of the United States, and you're gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about all that goofy ass shit. But it's like, man, like, bruh, like, you really got other niggas out here now, like, thinking like that, like, who are like, yeah, fuck it. But and then it's like, well, what's the alternative? And it really is like this Nazi ass white bullshit. So it's like really ironic to me for like a dude like Corey to be like on some real ass nigga shit so much.
Well, he's trolling.
No, but did you end
That's
up?
the only thing I can think of.
And it's like, fuck, bro, like you talking backwards now, and he don't even realize it because he's being so real. And it's like when keeping it real goes wrong, and that brings us to shit.
I mean, I think he might really think some of this shit, but I really think that
sometimes I really can't tell. But the reality is once you're willing to put it out and you don't retract it or whatever, then whether you believe it or not, that I don't know what it is. Breezy JJ's, you heard me on Quake today or yesterday.
Yesterday? Was it today? Or
it should have aired yesterday, but thank you for listening. I hope it sounded all right.
Yeah. As a I'm not gonna act like I'm whatever, but as a person that's been with the show for 6 years, welcome. But in fact, I talked to Willis about that. He was at the Ice House or DL's night, which is again fire ass night, dude.
2 nights ago.
DL, it was packed. It was crazy. DL, it was crazy. And I talked to Willis, and he said, "Yeah, man, we definitely gonna have him back." And he said, "No, we got to get you back, man. You can call me, but you get or Kenny Wack." And so I said, "Cool." And welcome to the Quake's house. I'm an honorary guest there, and now you're an honorary guest. So that's cool to know. And so I was gonna say the thing about Corey, I like Corey. I like Corey's stand-up. I like some of the stuff Corey says on stage. But the stuff that he does on 5150 is just maybe him riffing or some nigga shit on some like, oh, that bitch ass motherfucker, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. And it's a lot of misogynistic shit. And it's a lot of mushmouth stuff from some of the people he had on the show. But
and he was even in that
but it's
space,
successful,
like
and people think
Kamala.
it is.
Like he kept calling her Kamala, and I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, I know.
it's like, Gina, holler at me with your cousin Ernst. I'd love to hear that. But it's like
I like Corey though.
You're in that space of like, I'll call her whatever I want to, and about it's like it gets into that space. And
Well, then I'll call him Khaki. Then I'm not gonna call you Corey. I'm gonna call you Khaki.
Yeah, it's
That's
like we could all just not respect each other's names, I guess.
Or the problem is there's a percentage of black men on social media that are going there that it's not just him.
That's what I'm saying. No, that
right. There's a window and
that's
black women too, and I think that's a little hateration shit. And y'all black women are drinking a little haterade, and it's soaked into your skin.
I will say that there's a new stat out that among young black women, voter registration is up
125% or 30%?
75%. 175%.
So black women gonna have to save us again.
20. So yes, and I think we know where the vast majority of that demographic is going to vote, and so I think
pretty much figured it out. Yeah,
I think we see where this is going. But that being said,
what do you think it is? You know what I'm saying? I talked to my cousin Ernest. Okay, cool. I really do think that it's self-hate. I think it's a lot of black folks that got a lot of self-hate. And being a senior citizen myself, by the way, I'm a senior citizen, people, and I embrace it. But I'm saying a lot of these black people, I think it's self-hatred. When you see women going so visceral at her, like she did something to her, like she fucked their man or some shit. It's just stupid. And some of the misogynistic bullshit that they say pertaining to Kamala, she sucked a dick way to the top. And, she didn't pass the bar and she sucked on it. Stupid shit like that. I just want to say that's why we can't get ahead. And it's like when you hear people say, that's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, I mean, Gina Emerson says black men in the barbershop too. I've been doing my best to encourage them to research her record.
They don't give a fuck about truth.
Trump, I mean, you just got to understand that if you have a certain ideology,
right,
you're clicking on shit that's going to feed that ideology. And I understand that. But what I also understand is like a history before social media algorithms, which tells me that there is a patriarchy globally that typically does not serve women first by name. That's what patriarchy is. I think we know that in our community here in America, in the mainland America, that patriarchy was disrupted and a sort of matriarchy was created. I think sort of battles and butting of heads have come from that. What we know is that like there's always this clash of like black men and black women, I think, vying for power when we don't always necessarily know when to work together or understand together.
No, I agree with you. But I'm saying to you that I really do think all of it, when we don't get it, like you got to get a chance on Club Shay Shay. Tyrese is talking some real shit. I was stunned. It was very, very good. So, now he goes off a couple times where I go, okay, but then he comes right back to some real on point shit. And you got to think that's. Did you see it?
Yeah, I really just want to get back to the point of like black men though, feeling the need to overassert themselves around powerful black women.
You know what?
And vice versa. But I think what we're talking about now is this phenomenon of like black men automatically shooting Kamala Harris down. Even to the degree in which they don't want to pronounce her name properly or recognize her blackness.
And they're doing what Trump is doing.
Yeah, and how like really coonerific that is, and it's like really ironic and oxymoronic to watch like quote unquote real ass niggas, like niggas who really can speak on other shit in a real way, be so like backwards on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Really honestly be coons and crackers about this shit. And it's like, yo, you're like you're no more real than the shit you talk against. Like, this is some hoe ass shit. Like,
Well, no, no, no. You know what
like,
it is? Again,
like,
yeah, but see, I hear what you're saying, but when you have so much self-hatred, you don't realize you're doing hoe ass shit. When you have so much self-hatred, you don't understand that if you're intimidated by a black woman or you're intimidated by a powerful black woman, that you just that's the little hoe in you. There's a little tiny hoe man in you, and there's a little door, little bitch nigga. And remember the joke I used to do? You open the door and the little bitch nigga climb up on your shoulder. Everybody got one pertaining to certain shit. I'm like that with comedy. I get mad at certain comics. But I haven't been like as bad as I used to. Remember how bad I was with Gerard Carmichael? And now I'm like, now I don't, go at him that way.
You didn't even say his name right.
Yeah, see, I was doing the same. No, I said his name right. Gerard. What is it?
It's Gerard.
Gerard. I see. But that was because I didn't know I wasn't doing it on purpose. I wasn't doing it on purpose.
That's how much hate you have for him.
No, I did. But I not hate. It was almost like not hate. It was more the nigga, who the fuck are you? It was more that
disdain. Like, I mean, you could be a little bit more.
Not hatred is like I want to put hands on you. I want to put my hands on you. I want to squeeze the life out of you till your breath goes. But disdain is like, ugh. It's like if you chase me with doo-doo on a stick. Same thing. It's like I just don't like it. But
I think Lady Hazel May might be hitting on something with this. She says it's the fact that they have to listen to a woman, period.
Oh, shut up, Lady Hazel May. No,
at that point, I figure you probably don't have a good relationship.
No.
Maybe your mother wasn't a good woman or a good mother. Maybe she was a good woman and not a good mother, good at whatever she did, but not good to you. I get it. But I think some of these motherfuckers are like transferring, unwarranted, unprocessed, processed would be the way I put it.
I think that's
emotions and experiences to like really understand that. Oh, you're just hating on Kamala Harris because
no, but you know what else?
Not really looking at any policy.
This sounds bad. This sounds bad, and you'll probably tell me, that don't matter. But there was a woman that said that she don't like the fact that she's attractive, and I think that might be part of it, because I've seen women be mean to other women that they felt was attractive.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, in the interview, and then we'll go to WD Warrior is not on today, but in the interview, she the way she addressed it, which you saw the clip of it, right? I like the way that she's like, this is stick to the fucking policy, stick to what we're going to really do for the middle class. And I like when they ask her what you're going to do on day one. Now, if you listen to what fucking Trump said on day one, he want to be a dictator and he want to make shit, be
self-proclaimed.
Flat out said it. She said that if you encapsulate it, and I do like the fact that CNN finally fucking stepped up, because they full of shit too. They started to be full of shit. They're Bill Maher right now with me. The bottom line is they said day one, what does she want to do? She said, make it better for the middle class. How do you attack that? And that's been the problem with the Trump bitches.
Policies do that.
No, I'm saying, but what can they don't have nothing to attack. That's why Trump is always saying she's stupid, she's this and that. And JD Vance tries to act like she's illiterate. And JD Vance, you the most flip-floppy bitch-ass motherfucker on the planet. You called Trump America's Hitler. You said you never were a Trumper. You said all this horrible shit. You a flip-floppy bitch-ass motherfucker. And you just want power at no cause.
That would make him like America's Goebbels. Except less intelligent, but either way, definitely as Nazi. Yeah,
No, he
equally.
says Nazi. And so when I hear JD Vance say the shit, and I hear Blackman saying what you're saying, the narrative, what you're saying is they're basically mimicking what is like Trump and the Trumpers and the Trump tards are doing, and it doesn't hurt my heart. It makes me angry, if anything. It makes me angry, and not too angry because I don't want my blood pressure to go up. But I'm saying, yeah, but it makes me go. It makes me go. All right, I'm not fucking with you. Or if I'm at a like I was at the Ice House, and after the show, some of the comments was talking about the situation, and I said that me and Buddy Lewis was like, "Yo, she's gonna murk him in the fucking
easy.
It's not gonna be close. I think it's gonna be a stretch. It's gonna be like the one girl in the Olympics where she was way ahead of him, glanced over at him, and kept going. Did you see
Barry Richardson at the end,
which was the most? I don't know why I love that. But then again, what's his name? Usain Bolt did that before too. He did that before. But he was so far ahead of him.
She ate him up though. Like she got, by the time she got the baton, she was in like third.
And she said, enough of this bullshit. Yeah, going for the gold. But no, the black, I want to say something, and then anybody can get mad at me. And the black men that do this, you know, get some fucking pride and a spine. To me, you're a jellyfish. You know, you sting a lot of people, but you ain't got no spine, and you look like snot. You ever see a jellyfish on the beach? Just looks like snot. And I just think I don't know why you think at this point we need you to do that. And then when you ask them, all right, what's the alternative? They go, well, I don't fuck with Trump. Okay, so who you voting for?
Yeah, what is it then? Like,
what is it?
Yeah, it's really a bitch ass position to be in. And I know Plies is out there talking about it, and I respect his voice very much. But it's like, bro, like until like first of all, have you ever questioned any of these white dudes like this?
No.
They like, Barack, what you gonna do for black people? Y'all niggas didn't ask shit from Reagan, H.W. Bush, W. Bush. Like, y'all niggas didn't ask shit from them, man. Nobody was like, what are they gonna do?
Nothing.
Ice Cube was like, I got a black agenda. Who gonna meet with me? Trump was like, well, I will. And they were like, oh, well, at least they willing to meet.
Shut up.
All right. What was they about to do with you, nigga?
All I know is that I like some Ice Cube music, but motherfucker,
like we at the point where Ice Cube almost became a keychain.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like.
And by the way,
Ice Cube total flip. Like
Ice Cube got the acting range of a Daisy rifle. That motherfucker is.
And his agenda was righteous, but it's like the idea that, well, the Biden campaign told us after the thing, and it's like, well, yeah, like they can promise you whatever, but like they gotta get in power first, and
right, can't do shit if you ain't you can't make stuff happen.
You
but
know, like
I
didn't like Donald Trump, the Republican Party was never gonna entertain.
I didn't take any of them serious.
Fuck the police. Was gonna align with the thin blue line.
Come on, Ice Cube.
You really gotta understand what you're dealing with. And maybe the Democratic Party isn't
perfect.
Everything we need but like
but it ain't Project 2025. It ain't trying to bring slavery back, basically. It's not about trying to take our women's rights to their body. And I love the fact that Kamala actually asked in one of the depositions she was doing, name one government authority that can dictate to a man what to do with his body.
Yeah.
And then none of them could answer. What's his name? The little drunkard. I like beer. I like beer a lot. Kavanaugh. Yeah. I just saw, he sounded like just like he smells people's seats. And he just couldn't answer it because if you think about it, what she asked, there's nothing like that. So there's nothing like that pertaining to. So every man, there should be a vasectomy then, but then there should be a mandatory vasectomy thing. If you want to say women, you shouldn't get pregnant and this, and then they say, well, people need to control themselves. What about what a little girl gets raped by her uncle or some shit like that? Force the girl to have a baby because of your stupid. And I'm not going to use this word, but I did see it in Game of Thrones. Draconian. Yes.
Hey,
Laws. I had to hit you with the draconian. I've never used that in a sentence, but
source.
Yeah.
Miu says to Democrats, or I think she means the Democrats, work hard to work on our behalf, but get stymied by Republicans and the courts. However, people will protest them and ask unrealistic stuff of them that they never
asked of the Republicans. And I agree with you, Kuchadamas, September 10th. Somebody gonna get cooked.
Oh,
I really do think that.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be a straight up like
now,
that's
unless
America gets invited to the bar.
Now, if she falls apart, that would be because somebody shot her with a dart. Like that.
Yeah, no,
that's the only. If you know what I'm saying, if she and then that's the only way.
Oh, she is a prosecutor.
She's a prosecutor.
Even for those who like want to hold that against her, it's like, okay, well, guess what? If you think she prosecuted black men too heavily and blah blah blah, even though that shit is bullshit, here's the thing. But she's a prosecutor, and this motherfucker is literally a felon. Let's go.
But check this out. The people that believe the dumb shit about her are the same people that believe that Trump gave them the stimmy. These people. Unfortunately, there's a portion of our people that are sloths. They're just not with it. They don't move fast. They buy into narratives. They are easily duped. Not all black people, but there is a chunk, a portion. That's why you see the battle between black women and black men going on. They buy into some of the social media bullshit, but women, like, if he don't got cash, he can't be with me and stuff. There's a lot of people that have been together and they both don't have a bunch of money or they build the money together. So when I see that narrative, I go, oh, this is for entertainment. But what Corey did and what you went and watched and WDMA Warrior was saying, what Corey does is just that nigga shit for niggas.
Gaslighting, dog.
It's gaslighting nigga shit for niggas that ain't gonna do no research.
Hey man, like, watch 5150. I'm not saying they'll cancel this nigga or nothing, but I'm like, please don't take that clip from this past Tuesday. I'm not even saying go watch it, but like, please don't do that and think that's like information about Kamala that means anything nefarious about her. Yeah, it's like he told you that her husband's last name was Emhoff and that her actual last name now might be Emhoff and not Harris.
Yeah, I get it. You got me there. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you got me.
Baby, when you hear this, like, bro, like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like,
now we got to give you the little white baby. See what y'all made
it. Said anything.
See what you make us do? You make us give us the little white baby.
There was no policy. There was no criticism on stances. It was just like literally criticizing her hair texture and her last name and some.
It's just bullshit.
Way.
It's bullshit.
That means
it's bullshit. It's bullshit, and we know it's bullshit. So we. And by the way, Savage AF, I want y'all to know I'm going like I've been watching other shows, so I make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's very important to subscribe. We're on fire. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share it with other people so they know, So they know. And I want to say again, because I know, damn, this show went fast.
Yeah.
If you didn't get a chance to see the interview, it's on YouTube, the full interview. And there's also excerpts.
And we'll talk next week about, what we heard. And I'm aware that she gave policy points.
She didn't.
Some people seem to suggest that she was rambling on about some things and didn't answer questions, but I will give my more in-depth assessment or actual
A few things I thought she was too wordy.
Assessment next week.
So you got to understand, you can't be too wordy with people that don't like a lot of verbiage. Yeah, you just get, but
they're burning the books. They're gonna lose letters.
You're right. It's just so you can't
in the air.
Yeah, so she did good, and for the people that want to diss her and say stuff, I think there's something up with you. I'm not saying she's the best candidate of all candidates, but she is head and shoulders above a lot of these Caucasoids and these snow heathens that we've paraded around. Bush was president, okay? Twice. And this dude twice.
W only got one time.
Right, exactly. Gina Amerson's like Trump doesn't ramble. Again, we let him get away with interview after interview of just vomit,
Gibberando,
of bullshit, of lies, of provable lies, and saying horrible shit. And she didn't even go in heavy on him. That was one of the things I saw one of the podcasters say. Even though I like the way she handled it, classy.
Dana Bash.
Not Dana Bash. It was it's a show called Pod Save America.
Oh,
and I was watching that, and they said inside I wanted her to just fucking ream him. But I like the fact that she had her classy.
Who's the
Kamala?
Oh, she was on Pod Save America too?
No, the people at Pod Save America were saying the review of it was, I like the fact that she handled it classy, but they wanted to see her go more raw dog on him. Okay. I personally think that the people in the middle and these dumb people that are wishy-washy motherfuckers on the fence, I like the fact she stayed moderate in the middle, and you'll see it, and answered the questions where you can't paint her into a corner.
Well, that's what it is, y'all. That's the show for today, man. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Monday. No, Monday I'm traveling.
Okay, Monday Shane's traveling.
I'll be traveling to New York City.
I don't know. If you tell your friends to follow, subscribe, and share that shit, then I might come back for y'all. But numbers don't go up like 3,000% this weekend.
Then maybe
you won't get this.
All right, listen. By the way, watch the interview. Kamala was not bad. She definitely got a passing grade for sure. A C+ for some of you people that are being sticklers, but it was a B. It was a B. It was a B. It was a B, and that was because some of the wordy stuff. No, I give her a B because some of the wordy.
As a native Detroiter, I will recognize that this is Labor Day weekend. Holiday weekend. Have fun, guys. Monday will be Labor Day. Big day in Detroit. We have a whole ass parade that goes on.
Well,
shout out to UAW Local 22.
Yep.
That being said, man,
but please buy some tickets, because I can't go in there with a half full house. So far, we're only half full, and I want it full. Now I know I got another week, but so what?
Make sure you're halfway there. Let's go.
Yeah, buy tickets to go see the show at the City Winery in New York City. Go to my website, iamshang.com, iamshang.com. Buy your tickets for the City Winery show, and also if you're in Philadelphia, buy tickets for the Punchline in Philly. Make sure you do that. And
honestly, I'm gonna help you out a little bit and just say that for City Winery, Shang misspoke. It's crazy. We're gonna edit that out, but really, there's only 3 tickets left, so make sure you get those. Everybody, go get those last 3 tickets. Do that 10 more times or 300.
And if you live in Hollywood, I'm at the Improv and on Melrose tonight on the 10:15 show. I'm up last, so by the time I get up, there'll be 3 people in the audience.
Also, tomorrow, almost got caught slipping.
Yeah.
Not only will I be at the Comedy Chateau hosting the 7:30 show, Fresno State is coming to Ann Arbor, Michigan to face them Wolverines. They will be kicking off in 24 hours. 24 and a half hours. 24 hours.
Savage AF is going to be a football.
Ah!
All right.
Michigan football is back, baby. We starting
Stop
tomorrow.
it.
Let's
Stop
go,
it.
Blue!
Let them know the 3 things. God damn it. God damn it.
To start off the Michigan season, I'm going to give y'all one thing. The only 3 things you need to know. The team, the team, the team.
Is that what we're doing?
Go, Blue!
All right. Yo, and vote blue. We out of here.